Good day, moderators. Sun 207 coming at you with an update. And we got officially good news. I just got back from a doctor's appointment I had up in Richmond today. I've been medically cleared to drive again. In case you guys are wondering if I had to stop wearing my glasses because the lenses have officially gotten too scratched up. But good news is I'm allowed to drive again. The next major hurdle is the Department of Motor Vehicles. As if we weren't expecting that one to come down the chamber. But tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be doing N-Scale Live Chat. And as far as tonight's topic goes, I'm thinking going down the rabbit hole a lot of people don't seem to or curious about or just wondering how to do it. And that is block detection. There's multiple ways of doing it, and I know that I might be opening a can of worms, but hey, somebody's got to open the can of worms every now and then. But I'm just getting ready to start my stuff for the day, considering I still have to go check the mail here in a few minutes. But at least the good news is finally here. And it turns out what was thought was seizures was actually severe panic attacks / anxiety attacks, which are pretty much one and the same. But now that part of the update's over. I have been working on other projects here. And of course I gotta go out front and plug the shed back in, but I finally got a nice little chunk of the layout new of the Helix built. I still got some work to do, as you can see. But right now, all these clamps here, they're just temporary. But I gotta do one more level and tweak the track. As you can see, right there, all I have to do is adjust the main table up about that much. Which isn't that difficult because right back there is one of the legs. But when doing this system, you don't just do one leg, you do both. For every one turn on this side, you do a turn on the other side in the opposite direction. That way it brings it from a tilt to a level plane. And that's what you want, is a level plane. Although, since I'm running grades, it's not as critical. And there's my little mascot. What do you want, little one? Now you understand why I call him my little mascot. But getting back to the subject tonight, we're going to talk about block detectors, which is better, building your own or making them ones from everybody's favorite little parts: resistors, LEDs, and one of the most common transistors right there. But who knows, I might even go so far as to talk about voltage regulators and such. But there's other channels out there that go into more of that detail. Which, as you can see, I do have a large assortment of various old Radio Shack parts, including various potentiometers and trim pots. But that's one of the projects I got coming down the pipeline. As well as manly size relays. I do have the Tinker Toy size too here. If I can find it. Because I have a couple, which, like I was saying a few moments ago, 100K, as well as smaller. So yes, in case you guys, somebody needs like a single resistor or something, just hit me up on the email. And as you can see, I got everything from 470K up, resistor value wise. I know I got them in here somewhere. I'll just have to come up with a schematic to show you guys during the live chat. But there is something else. Not all relays come or wired up the same. There's one of your mechanical relays. As you can see, the bottom ones are this is not commonly known as a six pole one, or twin pole double single throw, because it's either on, and the way this is wired up right now, it's either on or off. Which, yes, I do have the cover for it, but ironically, and of course it's not going to want to focus. But the way it's set up, pins 1 and 3 are your coil, and pins 5 and 6 are your normally closed ones, and then pins 2 and 4 are your normally open. And once you understand this, you understand the basics of how a railroad signaling system worked from back in the 1950s. Basically, the way it worked, you have one side of the rail that was your negative, and the other side was your positive, and that was hooked up to a battery bank. Once the circuit was completed, if any of you guys are familiar with how a relay works, you should be aware of how this here works. Boom, closed, open. That's all hardly they are, guys, to work. And this is essentially a digital circuit right in my hand. But anyway, that's tonight's topic. Block detection. And as far as additional how-tos on if you want to do an optical system, which I'd highly suggest you go check out DIY How-To Model Railroad, which he is one. I follow him. He's also on my subscriber channel list. But he recently just posted a video on an Arduino-based signaling system, which I was seriously thinking about doing with the lower level. Which I have been busy on cleaning. I just haven't gotten back to it today. I've gotten that much cleared off. Now, next is that nightmare. And as you can see, some of the track is starting to slowly go into its permanent homes. I have started laying track up there, which I still have to drill and drop feeders yet. But, as I keep said before, and I'll say it again, a mall railroader's work is never done. And I hope that's true, because I plan on keeping this layout around for quite a while. But we're running at 10, almost 10.5 minutes of video, so I'll talk to you guys this evening at 7 o'clock. Southern 207 out.